Asseti started from working with customers who had a lot of asset data but weren't really doing much with it. We had a drone business that Asseti sort of came from, and lots of customers were paying us quite a bit of money to generate data that was printed off in PDFs and left in drawers. And we saw a common thread that people just didn't know what was going on with their assets. Generating asset data was very expensive, took a very long time, measured in months, years. And by the time that asset data came in, it was very outdated and couldn't be used and verified in terms of forecasting. And so with Asseti, our focus is on how we can take asset data close to real time as possible, serve that into a customer to help them understand the instantaneous sort of condition of their asset network. Our ideal customer is anyone with a large asset network that has essentially massive exposure to condition and degradation, where there's a large CapEx component in the way they maintain their assets. So large property networks, industrial assets, government property networks. When we're working with customers, we work across hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of buildings to essentially de-risk and understand the conditions so that forecasting can be better done across an entire network. How do we build a globally applicable product that is heavily focused on helping customers in the real estate condition management space? We were working with Tidal for close to a year. Tidal skill sets are very much around product-led businesses and being hyper-focused on the product and execution in that respect, as well as the go-to-market. So it's a very great fit, for us in the period of growth we're currently in. It obviously de-risks the sort of subjectivity in people looking at assets. You don't have to send people onto the asset to look at things. It also means that the speed at which these insights are generated is in a matter of minutes versus weeks, months, years. And there's also consistency across an asset portfolio. So what comes out of Asseti, you get an asset hierarchy, you get condition forecasting, you get CapEx, you get end of life, you get a range of data sets that continue to update over time. We've got a lot going on at the moment. Our biggest focus right now is, in a product sense, expanding the product around more of the sort of jobs the customer has to do in their day-to-day, and bringing in more predictive capabilities into the platform. We serve information so they can make decisions at speed, essentially, across a very, very large scale. Really helping customers and doubling down on that is a key focus point for us. Also, embedding and going to market in the US is a massive market for us. We've already got significant early traction there. Automation and the extraction of insights at scale using AI is a really significant feature in the system. That's also a core focus of ours, is how we build data streams into Asseti that help customers essentially get their information without them having to actually give us the data to start with. And we've got some exciting things coming up in the next couple of months about that as well.